Every single day, this website, Future Tools, adds a handful of new AI tools. As of this recording, there's 2,644 tools listed on the site. Now, we're so used to hearing about big advancements from companies like OpenAI and Google and Microsoft, but we never really talk about the smaller AI tools that are bubbling up that are barely under the radar. So I wanted to test a new concept for a show on this channel that we're calling Underground AI. If people like this video, I'd like to make it a recurring style video on this channel. The idea behind the concept being that I surface AI tools that nobody's really talking about. I get somewhere between 20 and 50 new submissions for tools every single day for Future Tools, but most of the videos on this channel are talking about the bigger companies. So this is an opportunity to give some of these companies that are flying under the radar a chance to get some more exposure. It also gives me a good excuse to go and play around and actually put some of these tools through their motions. So I went ahead and I selected a handful of really interesting tools. Some of them I've played with already, some of them I haven't touched yet at all, and you're gonna see my first experience with it. If I think the tools are really good, I'll tell you. If I think the tools suck and aren't worth your time, I'll tell you that too. And the goal here is to cover a wide range of AI tools and really try to determine which one of these actually have some decent use cases and which ones are just kind of gimmicky novelties. So let's kick it off by talking about SDXL Lightning. Hat tip on this one to my buddy Angry Penguin over on Twitter. He pointed this out to me. I just added this tool, so it's only got 2 upvotes so far, but this is the fastest AI image generation model I've ever seen. So let's go ahead and check out SDXL Lightning. And here we have a real simple user interface. You enter a prompt, you enter a seed, and you generate an image, but it is insanely fast. So if I delete the original prompt and I just start typing a new prompt like a wolf in a colorful psychedelic world, and as I was typing it, you can see it generated this. And if I just hit refresh, it'll generate a new seed here and give me a new image using the exact same prompt. And I'm regenerating as I'm talking, and you're seeing these new images generate in real time. That's how fast it is. Inference time, 216 milliseconds. So if you need some AI art generated really fast, check out SDXL Lightning. The quality of the images seem to be pretty good, but man, the speed is really what sets this one apart. Next up, let's talk about a Logomark AI. This one has 20 upvotes, so a handful of people have played with this one on the site. And right now I've currently got the pricing model as price unknown, product not launched yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it out, see if my information that I've got on this page is accurate. And I can see that it's got some sort of credit system here. 250 credits is $7.50, but it does say try for free. So let's go ahead and try it for free. And you can see it gave me 5 credits to start. We have some options here for pictorial, abstract, and line. Let's just go logo of a wolf using a computer and see what it generates for us. It says it usually takes 10 to 60 seconds. And here's some wolf logos. Didn't really get the computer part. And if I want to download it in a PNG file, it's 10 credits, or an SVG is 50 credits. They only gave me 5 credits to start. All I can really do is generate images. It doesn't really feel like I can use them without paying, but it did a pretty good job. Let's go logo of a coffee cup for a coffee shop called Good Brew. Let's just see what it generates from that. And surprisingly, it got coffee cups. One of them, it put the word brew on it. One of them, it actually put the word Good Brew on it. Not too bad. Just out of curiosity, I wanted to see what DALL-E 3 would generate. This is the logo it made. It says Good Brew. It shows coffee. Pretty good. And you probably already know you can use DALL-E 3 free using Microsoft Create. So while I do think this Logomark does a pretty decent job of generating logos, I still think you might be able to get better logos for free just using DALL-E. Nonetheless, I went ahead and I just updated the Logomark listing. It is now listed as a paid model with a free trial. Next up, let's take a look at RenderNet. This one has 7 upvotes on the site, so definitely one that's pretty under the radar. RenderNet is an AI-powered tool designed to offer unparalleled control in image generation, allowing users to create images precisely to their specifications. So, giving their website a peek, they've got a face lock feature where you can make sure you get a consistent character with the same face every time. They have control nets, so you can upload a pose and every image you generate will follow that pose. Multi-model generations. You can choose between different models like Cyber Realistic, Dream Shaper, Proto Vision XL, and more. There's a canvas feature. It looks pretty good. It looks like it could be sort of a competitor to like Leonardo or something like that. Let's go ahead and launch the app. And it looks like it started me off with 10 credits here. If we wanted to buy credits, it's $10 for 300 credits, $20 for 1,000, and so on here. So if I was to generate, how many credits does it take to generate an image? So if I click on my quality up here, it looks like both regular and plus are 1 credit. So let's go ahead and use plus. Aspect ratio, I'll just leave it as a 1:1, and I'll do the prompt, a wolf in a colorful psychedelic landscape. Let's click generate. Compared to most other AI image generators I've used, this one's a bit on the slower end. It's taken quite a while to generate these images, but they aren't bad. They're pretty decent images. I'm happy with those. What I feel like really makes this RenderNet stand out, though, is probably this face lock feature where you can upload a face and then it will try to consistently use that same face for every image you make. I'll go ahead and upload this face shot of myself here. We have face lock turned on now. And let's go ahead and plug in a prompt like a baseball player at bat, ready to take a pitch, HD, high quality, real. And let's see if it puts my face on that baseball player. And it tried. It's not bad, actually. I mean, I don't know why he's holding a bat like that, but the face is not horrible. This one you can't really tell. It does say here that these are the recommended models, realistic vision, cyber realistic, etc. Let's go ahead and make sure we're using one of those models. I'll use realistic vision because that was one that it suggested, and let's generate again. And for some reason, this time it seems to be generating 4 images. Only thing I did was change the model, so that's interesting. And 2 of the images look nothing like me here, and 2 of them did an okay job. That one's actually not bad. I don't know what's going on with like the extra hair on the side here, but not horrible. Training your face into Stable Diffusion is also something that you can do for free using Dream Booth. I have a tutorial on that as well if you want to check out how to inject your own face into AI. But if you're looking to make 1 or 2 quick images with your face on a very specific character, RenderNet might be a good option for you. Next up, let's play around with Caption My Photos. This is another one that I have not played around with yet, but it's got 362 upvotes on the site. People seem to be digging it. As of right now, I've got it listed as paid with a free trial. Upload photos, customize settings, let the magic happen. Okay, so I'm logged in now. It looks like I've got 5 credits. Let's take a peek at the pricing. 50 credits a month is $5 a month. 150 credits a month is $10 a month, and 300 credits a month is $20 a month. I do find some of these credit systems to be a little bit annoying. I wish a lot of these tools just had simpler pricing plans. Instead of saying 50 credits a month is $5 and you get 50 generations a month. Like, make it more clear on what that is. But everything always seems to get so confusing and convoluted with these credit systems because it'll be like 1 credit to generate an image and then another credit to upscale it and then another credit to use ControlNet and then another, and it just gets so complicated and confusing. Just simplify the pricing. There's going to be some people that overuse it and probably use a little bit more compute power than others, but there's also going to be other people who sign up for it and barely use it, sort of making up for the compute power that the ones that are using it more will use it. Like, I just feel like a lot of these companies should go with simpler pricing models, but that's just a personal opinion. Let's go ahead and click create captions and play around with our 5 free credits here. So we've got the option to include hashtags and use emojis. I don't like using hashtags or emojis, so I'll get rid of both of them. We can also add some additional instructions. I'm curious what happens if I just toss an image in there. I have this random image, toss this one in here and upload it and see what it just generates without giving it any extra detail or context. Go ahead and create new caption. Maybe it's because I'm using dark mode on my system, but I can't actually read what are next to these checkboxes here. If I go like this and sort of highlight it, I can see it says include hashtags, use emojis, but I can't see it unless I highlight them. But I don't want to use either of them, and I don't want to give any additional instructions. I just want it to create a caption. Let's go ahead and click create. And here's what it generated. Embracing the moment with open arms and a heart full of joy. Radiating relaxed vibes under studio lights. I mean, not bad. Probably pretty good for like an Instagram post or something. All right, so both of those used 1 credit. So I basically got 2 captions for the cost of 1 credit. Go ahead and toss in another image here. This time I'll toss in this image from DALL-E 3, see what it says. Let's go ahead and use hashtags and emojis just for this test and no additional instructions. I don't want to have to think. That's why I'm using this AI. Go ahead and click create. And it looks like it gave me an error. It says it seems like there might have been a mistake since no description was provided. Could you please share the description of the image you'd like to caption for? I thought the whole idea was it looked at the image and created the caption. And it used one of my credits to tell me it couldn't create a caption. What the heck? So I don't know what happened here. Okay, if I refresh the page, it actually gave me a second one here. Embrace the unknown seas with courage and determination. Hashtag adventure awaits. braving the storm. So not too bad, but it gave me an error the first time, then it generated a caption, and it still used one of my credits even though one of the captions was an error. So not a bad tool, but if you do have a ChatGPT Plus account, you can always toss your image into ChatGPT and say, caption this image for social media. Amidst the raging tempest of life, navigate the wisdom of experience and the courage of a seasoned sailor. Hashtag adventure, hashtag resilience, hashtag sail the storm. ChatGPT does pretty much just as good of a job. So if you're already paying for ChatGPT, I don't think you would actually purchase something like Caption My Photos. But then again, we've also now got Claude 3, which allows you to upload images. Let me upload this same image of myself here. I'll use Sonnet, which is the free version of Claude, and I'll say, caption this image for social media. And again, this is the free version of Claude here. The caption it gave it, a cool laid back dude rocking those stripes and shades. The open stance and smiles say, bring it on, world. I'm ready for whatever comes my way today. This will actually generate captions for free. So Caption My Photos. Cool concept, probably not a super sustainable one if I'm being honest here, because ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, all of this sort of existing larger platforms can just do this. And I have a feeling even the free ChatGPT and the free model of Gemini are going to be able to do this as well. It got 362 upvotes. A lot of people like this. I just think there might be better options. Next up, we've got iListen AI, another one I haven't even played with yet. So this is my real-time reaction to it. iListen is a tool that transforms articles or web pages into concise podcasts, offering a simple solution for efficient learning. So it's paid with a free trial, and we've got 5 upvotes. So again, pretty under the radar. No time to read, make it a podcast. So let's see how it works. Step 1, enter a URL to the blog post. Step 2, you're going to select the language, the voice, and the speed. Step 3, generate and listen. Let's check out the pricing. So monthly, it's $5 a month for up to 50 podcasts, or $12 a month for up to 150 podcasts. But they also do have a 14-day free trial, it looks like. So let's go ahead and try it for free. And we've got a pretty bare bones user interface. Not a whole lot we can do here. Let's go ahead and pick a URL. I'll just grab a piece of news off the AI news page on Future Tools. There's a Crunchbase article about perplexity. And let's just go ahead and copy this article, plop it in there. Let's make it a American accent. We'll use David, and then playback speed 1.5. I like to listen to stuff faster. And then we have the option to change it between brief, overview, and detailed. Let's go ahead and use overview and generate the podcast. And apparently I can't even use it without creating a subscription. So their free trial looks like it still makes you sign up. So I guess I have to pick a plan. I'll go for monthly, and I'll try the 14-day free trial here. Okay, so I just signed up for my 14-day free trial, but I figured I'd test it out so you don't have to. So let's go ahead and click start. I'll paste my URL in here again, US, David, playback speed 1.5, and it actually took an option away. Now I just have brief and overview. So I think the bigger plan is the option that gives you the detailed. So let's go ahead and generate our podcast now. And it generated a 1 minute and 2 second synopsis of that article at 1.5x speed. And it looks like even after it generated, I could still change the speed. But let's go ahead and listen back to it real quick.
Perplexity AI is on the verge of completing a funding round that will value the AI search startup at around $1 billion, according to the Wall Street Journal. This represents a significant increase from its previous valuation of $520 million just 2 months ago. The rapid growth in valuation reflects the strong confidence investors have in AI technology. Other AI startups, such as Lambda and Sierra, have also secured substantial funding at high valuations recently.
Not a bad way to quickly listen to an article. The original article, if you want to take a peek, you can see this is how long it was. So it wasn't a long article to begin with, but listening back to it in a minute-ish audio track is pretty cool. Next up, I want to talk about a tool called Jellypod, which is similar to one I just talked about, but this one is specifically designed for newsletters. And it's got 14 upvotes, so again, fairly under the radar on this site. And the description here, Jellypod tool helps users transform their inbox into a personalized daily podcast. Transform your inbox into a personalized daily podcast. So Jellypod generates a unique email address. You subscribe to any newsletter with that email address, and then you can listen to a daily podcast that summarizes what was in those newsletters. One thing I'm not 100% sure on, we'll find out in a minute though, is can I subscribe to multiple newsletters, or is it designed to subscribe to just one newsletter and you create a different email for every newsletter you subscribe to? I don't know. We'll find that out here in a sec. So this one's an iPhone app, so I'm going to go ahead and download it on my iPhone here. It's got 35 reviews, rated 5 stars, so people seem to like it. Let's go ahead and get it. And I'll go ahead and open the app here. And it now gave me an email address that I can use to subscribe to newsletters with. So I'll go ahead and tap to copy, click continue. Now it says, go to your personal email inbox, forward any email newsletter, use the copied address, and just forward an email. I'll go ahead and forward this newsletter to my new email address. And it generated a 2-minute and 42-second podcast episode off of that email. Let's go ahead and take a listen. I won't listen to the whole thing, but we'll get an example of what it sounds like here.
Matthew, here's a short podcast based on the email you sent. Let's give it a listen. Danny Dodford McMahon has been making waves with his unique approach to video content, particularly with his recent deep dive into filmmaker Greta Gerwig. His team, led by researcher Mia Zimonjic, has been experimenting with what they call a more theatrical quality to their videos.
Not bad. It reads a little slow. I'm wondering if once you get in the flow with it, we can actually speed up the playback. I listen to audio content at 1.5x to 2x speed. So hopefully I can do that with these podcasts as well. We have a few podcast host options. We have Taylor, who we just heard.
My name's Will.
My name's Scarlett.
My name is Olivia, or Liv for short.
Hey, I'm Dan.
Greetings, I'm Jordan.
I feel like Will was probably the best. And then I'll save my selection here. And then we get the option to upgrade. So what do we get here? Create multiple pods, group sources with different themes into separate pods. Longer podcasts get twice as many topics in each pod. Increase source limits. Add more newsletters to your pods. Customizable schedule. Choose your daily creation time, and listen offline, download them offline. So if I do want to add a whole bunch of newsletters to a single podcast roundup, it looks like that's what you get the paid plan for. So Jellypod is actually a tool that I could see myself using. I subscribe to a lot of AI newsletters. I'd love to put them all into Jellypod and have it generate a little podcast episode for me every morning that's telling me here's all of the latest AI news that's been reported on this morning. This is a tool that I'll probably actually use that I haven't really played with before, but it's pretty cool and, still under the radar. So give it a look. All right, next up is Otio. Otio is an AI-powered research and writing platform designed to streamline the research process for scholars and researchers. This is one that I was actually pretty excited to play around with. So let's go ahead and visit Otio here. The fastest way to read and write. Summarize and chat with your documents and links. Write, edit, and paraphrase with AI. Save hours of your research every week. So what I liked about this one is it's not your typical chat with PDF kind of tool. It's more of a tool where you collect a ton of stuff and then it organizes that stuff, and then you can ask questions of all of the stuff that you put in there. So you can put in papers, PDFs, YouTube videos, tweets, articles, anything, and chat with that collection of work that's in there. That's my understanding, at least. I haven't played with it yet. We're going to check it out right now. So we'll go ahead and try Otio free, upload a file or paste a link to get started. Let's paste a link. I'll grab my latest video here about Claude, and let's go ahead and paste that link in here. I'll grab my video about Sora. We can pop that one in here as well. Microsoft Copilot, Gemini, and now we've got 4 videos that are in here, but I do want some PDFs as well. Let's go ahead and add this one about generative agents in there. So now we've got a handful of videos and a PDF all available inside of here. And let's go ahead and start chat. And let's just ask it, what is the best AI tool? We can give it no context, or we can have it just search specific links and choose which document we wanted to search. But for this, we want it to search the entire library. What is the best AI? And I'm already out of credits. This is another one where I really like this tool. I like the idea, but I hate that they use a credit model. These credit models are so annoying to me. Sorry. $9 per month gets me 20 credits a day. $20 a month gets me unlimited credits. If I look over here, you can see I've already used 5 out of 5 of my daily credits because just adding information to this tool uses 1 credit. And then asking information from the tool uses another credit. So I made the mistake of adding 5 tools before ever asking a question, and now I'm out of credits to ask the questions. I really, really don't like this pricing model. It just really bugs me, but I will go ahead and upgrade to this lower end plan at $9 a month, just so we can see what it's capable of. So I'll go ahead and click upgrade. All right, so I've paid my $9. Let's go ahead and start chat. I'm gonna ask the same question again. What is the best AI? And we'll search the entire library. It gave a pretty in-depth response. Determining the best AI depends on specific criteria or benchmarks. As noted in the video, Claude 3, the AI that finally beats ChatGPT, creating a custom benchmark test using the same prompts across different models is a practical approach. Additionally, per the text from generative agents, research continues into making AI agents more believable and effective. So it's pulling data from all of these sources. I really think this is a cool use case. To me, this is almost like Evernote, where as you find interesting articles, interesting YouTube videos, interesting interesting PDFs. You just grab them all and you start throwing them into this tool here, and then you can have conversations, and it's going to use all of that information that you've tossed in here for the context to give you a response. And I think this is really cool. I just really hate this credit system model. Luckily, they do have an unlimited model, so if I do find myself using this more, I will probably upgrade it to the unlimited model, because I do think this is like the perfect use case. Theoretically, you could create your own custom GPT in ChatGPT that does the same thing, but there are limits to how many files you can upload inside of a custom GPT. This, I'm assuming there's no limit to how many documents, videos, etc. you can put inside of here. So pretty cool platform. I'm not going to immediately cancel this one like I am some of the other ones that I've already tried to pay for today. And if I do find myself tossing a lot of stuff in here and I find the outputs that I get out of it valuable, I can see myself using this one quite a bit, honestly. I think it's pretty cool. Again, it's called Otio. You can use it for free as long as you're not adding very much content to it. Next up is a tool called MagicAds. It's got 11 upvotes. It's a paid model, and it says MagicAds is an AI-powered video ad generator designed to streamline the process of creating professional influencer-like video ads for products and services. Here's their example video.
I just discovered Spotify, and it's a game changer. I can listen to my favorite songs, podcasts, and even audiobooks all in one place. Join me on Spotify. Let's discover new music together.
Definitely got some uncanniness going on with the face. Let's go ahead and enter a landing page. There's a tool that I used to be a big affiliate of called ThriveCart. I'm going to go ahead and plug this one in because it's a sales page, and this tool looks like it's designed for sales pages. Paste that in, create the magic ad. Let's go ahead and do the selfie style. It says remove watermark, costs 10 credits to use. So to generate this video, it looks like it's going to cost me 20 credits, and I currently have 0 credits. Another pet peeve of mine. I love AI tools. I hate it when AI tools do not let us try it at least once for free. Like, you're going to go make me pay for something that I have no idea how well it's going to work yet. I don't know if the videos I've seen on your sales page were cherry-picked videos, and now I've got to go spend money to buy credits, and I got to spend those credits on a video that I don't even know if it's going to work the way I want it to. Like, let me try it out first. Like, if I take the watermark off, it says it's still going to cost me 10 credits. So now you're making me pay money to make a video that's going to be watermarked? I don't like that. But I know you watching this wants to see what it's going to generate, so I'm going to buy some credits, take one for the team, and let's see what it does. We have the option to buy credits in bundles of 10, 50, 100, and 500. It costs 10 credits to generate a video. So I'm going to spend $10 to generate a video that still has a damn watermark on it. Or I can pay $50, get 50 credits, and spend $20 for a video that doesn't have a watermark. Not a fan of this pricing, gotta be honest. But let's go ahead and do the 10 credits. I'll use the watermark since I'm just doing this for demo purposes anyway. And now I've got my 10 credits here. Turn off, remove watermark. I'm gonna pay $10 for a watermarked video and click continue to next steps. I'm sorry, this site's a joke. Unlock for 50 credits. If I wanna change my avatar, change the video length, change the language, change the expression, 50 credits. I gotta pay 50 bucks to basically customize this at all. So I guess I'm not doing any customization because I don't have enough credits. And then continue to next step. If I want to edit or use my own script, it's going to cost me 30 bucks. If I want to upload my own image or video background, it's also going to cost me 30 bucks. But let's use the 10 credits to generate video. You can tell how I feel about this tool already based on how they're pricing it. Let's go ahead and generate it. Ad generation typically completes in 5 to 60 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. Go use HeyGen instead. It's so much better. Their pricing is better, and it's not going to take almost an hour to generate a video. So I guess I'll move on and we'll come back and see what MagicAds generated. But you can already tell from my tone, I feel like this company is just raking you over the coals for money. It's stupid what they're charging. And let's take a peek at Videotok. This is a similar concept. Videotok is an AI-powered platform designed to generate TikTok videos, Instagram Reels, and similar short-form content simply from text inputs. It's got 16 upvotes. It's paid, but does have a free trial apparently. So let's go ahead and check this one out. We take a peek at the pricing on this one. For $1 a month, you can get 2 monthly AI videos. So it's not a free trial, it's a paid trial. So I'll make sure I fix that on the Future Tools site. But the $1 a month gets you 2 monthly videos, and they do have a watermark. For 20 bucks a month, you get 30 minutes of video and no watermark. And apparently they actually have a lifetime access deal right now at the time of this recording, where for 200 euros, you get 30 minutes a month, or for 600 euros, you get 120 minutes a month. But I'm going to go ahead and just do the trial for now. And this one, it looks like you give it a prompt, or you can upload your own script. Let's go ahead and create a script, a video about a wolf that learns to use a computer. Sure. Image style, we got Google Images or AI images. Let's use AI images. I'll leave it on English. Voice style, we've got a few voices. Let's go ahead and just leave it on the English male warm voice and generate our video. So it wrote our script, the wolf learned to use a computer, and you won't believe what happened next, etc. Except script. So this one's also taking a pretty long time to generate the video. Makes me wonder if I selected Google Images instead of AI images, if it would have been quicker, because it's trying to generate a lot more images. I don't know, but it is taking a while. But let's go ahead and see what it generated. So I'll click open video. Oh, we've got some different font styles. Hormozy, Ella, Ali, Maya, Devin, Tracy, Beast, like Mr. Beast, Carl, and Fran. I think I like the Hormozy the best. Let's boost this font size a bit, right about there, I think. Let's click on captions. I'm just gonna assume it got the captions right. Footage, so we can see our AI generated wolf images and some people, so it'll be interesting to see how this comes out. And we've got the publish option. So let's go ahead and take a peek at our video here. It's 32 seconds long.
This wolf learned to use a computer, and you won't believe what happened next. In a remote wildlife sanctuary, a curious wolf named Luna discovered an old computer. Her curiosity led her to learn how to turn it on, and soon she was watching videos and playing games. As Luna's skills grew, she even started her own online presence, sharing her adventures with the world. Little did she know, her unique story would inspire people everywhere to explore the wonders of nature and technology. So next time you think you can't learn something new, just remember Luna the wolf and her incredible journey.
So that was actually pretty good, but the problem obviously was that it started using images of a wolf in the beginning, and then as the story went on, it started using pictures of like girls, thinking that as it was referring to Luna, it was referring to a girl instead of the wolf, which was obviously not right. So it sort of lost the thread a little bit in its image generation, but I'm still pretty impressed. I like the fonts it used. The images it did generate are good, seem to get all the captioning right. I think it's a pretty cool tool. Plug in a prompt, have it write a script for you, then turn around and generate the images, the voiceover, and the subtitles. And had it not been about a wolf, it probably would have done a lot better of a job. That one was called Videotok. Again, it cost $1 a month to do up to 2. And it does watermark it when you use this version. But if you need to make shorts like this, could be a cool tool to use. Let's jump back over to MagicAds, a tool that I'm kind of disappointed in how they're pricing it. Seems a little highway robbery to me, but let's go ahead and download what it generated and see what it looks like.
Guys, I just discovered ThriveCart and it's a game changer. It's helped me create high converting cart pages and funnels, boosting my income. Don't miss out. Grab your lifetime account now and watch your business thrive.
Obviously, the mouth didn't look perfect to what he was saying. I spent $10 on it. I would have had to spend $10 more if I wanted to remove the watermark, and then I would have had to spend $50 more if I wanted to add any sort of my own customizations to it. And it still took a good 15 minutes to generate, and the whole video was only 11 seconds long. So I paid $10 for an 11-second video. Had I paid $20 to remove the watermark for an 11-second video, I would have been more pissed. So not a huge fan of MagicAds unless they start reimagining their pricing model, because right now it is jacked. There was a couple other tools I wanted to talk about. MagiScan looks really interesting. It's got 12 upvotes. It's a tool where you can use your iPhone and scan in objects and turn them into 3D objects on your computer. And I also wanted to spend some time talking about Motion, which is a text-to animation platform. You basically give it a prompt of an action and it will generate a character doing that action. Both pretty cool tools. I feel like this video is going on too long, so I don't want to dive too deep into these. However, this is a series I'm thinking about making a recurring series, so if you like this kind of video where I just pick a handful of tools off future tools that nobody's talking about, the under-the-radar tools, and play around with them, test them, spend my own money to see if they're worth your money or not, let me know, because I want to make more videos like this. I think these videos are really fun to make, and I could probably make one a week and cover like 10 tools on the Future Tools website. So let me know your thoughts on this video. Should I keep on making videos like this? Do you want to see more underground AI? Because this is a recurring series I'd love to make if I know you want to see it. And there are so many AI tools coming out every single day that I will never run out of tools to test. And if you want to keep in the loop with all of the latest AI tools, make sure you check out the Future Tools website where I was pulling all of these tools from. It's where I curate all of the cool AI tools I come across. You can sort it down to just what you're looking for. If you need some motion capture tools, you can select that and really dive in. I also keep the AI news page up to date on a daily basis and have a free AI newsletter where I send you just the coolest AI tools I come across and just the most important AI news for the week. And if you sign up, you get free access to the AI income database, a database of interesting, fun ways to make money using AI tools. Totally free. Just join the free newsletter over at futuretools.io. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. If you like videos like this, make sure you like this one, subscribe to this channel. I'll make sure more videos like this show up for you on YouTube. Really appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.